American golfer Wyndham Clark joined the elite club of major winners earlier this year when he claimed a dramatic victory at the US Open in Los Angeles. Clark is currently competing with the best players in the world at the Hero World Challenge in the Bahamas, and he spoke exclusively to WION Sports editor Digvijay Singh Deo on his landmark triumph and his goals for the future. Listen in.
Golf's major winners are an elite breed, and two players broke through in 2023. Wyndham Clark is here with me. He won his first PGA Tour event at the Wells Fargo, then followed it up a month later at the US Open. He joins me now on the sidelines of the Hero World Challenge. Wyndham, elite sport is captivating, but it's also brutal. There was a period where you were searching for your first win till you broke through and then won the big one at the US Open. What do you tell players who approach you about staying patient and staying true to the course? What's your advice to them?
I mean, that's just the nature of golf. You fail a lot in the sport, and I think it's just to have the mental strength to just push through and believe that what you're doing is correct, and then eventually good things are going to happen. So, I haven't always been in that mindset, but you kind of have to switch to that. As you spend more and more time in professional golf, you have to be strong mentally. So definitely that's the biggest thing, is just believing good things are going to happen and you're going to break through.
When you speak about the mental approach, there's also the fact that every golf course is different. Everyone starts at par. Every course is set up differently. What do you tell players on how to step it up a notch? Because you found something after all those years, which you just mentioned. So it's not rocket science. You just have to follow a process and get there. What's your advice to youngsters who are watching this?
Well, exactly what you said. I think sticking with a process and then sticking with that long enough, because a lot of times people do it for a little bit, and that could be one swing thought. It could be this practice idea or whatever. And then if things don't go well, they switch right away. And the biggest thing is, if you believe in what worked initially, to stay with that and keep doing that. And the longer I've been out here, I've noticed the guys that have stayed out here the longest and had the most success continually do the same things all the time. The routines are the same, how they practice is the same, and they just keep doing that, and they go, hey, it might be bad golf right now, but good golf is around the corner. And to always believe in that is huge.
Are you a golf romantic at the end of the year when you see your name alongside the likes of Francis Ouimet, Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, Tiger Woods? Just take you back to that thrilling finale at the US Open?
Yeah, I mean, it's every time I see that trophy, I mean, it's in my house right now, and I look at it, and it's amazing to see my name on there. So it's still one of those things that it's sunk in, but it hasn't at the same time. And with that said, I haven't had that much time to really enjoy it. So I think it's one of those things, as the years go on, I'll really start to appreciate and cherish that win even more and more.
A new season on the PGA Tour, going to see a lot of signature events. This is quite similar in that sense. This is your first Hero World Challenge. This is a stacked field, 20 elite 20-man field. This is going to help you when you head into those tournaments in January and February?
Yeah, I mean, I got a good taste of that this year, playing in all the elevateds and all the majors but the Masters. And it's the same guys, but yeah, I mean, this is essentially the guys I'll be playing against in all those signature events. I just think the more times you get reps with the top players, the more comfortable you feel, and the more that you think you can, or that I think I can win on a consistent basis.
Jordan Spieth said yesterday to us that going forward, it's going to be difficult to win on the PGA Tour because everyone's now competing. Do you think it's now going to need major focus to win the big events? It's going to need a lot more dialing in?
Yeah, I mean, I do think because guys are going to play less, they're going to play the big elevated events more. And so you're going to have fields where there'll be 45 of the top 50 players in the world playing in 14 events, which doesn't normally happen. You maybe get that 6 or 7 times a year, if that. And so, yeah, he's not wrong. And I think anytime you win on the PGA Tour is huge. But now winning any of those signature events and obviously the majors it's going to feel like a major, yeah.